Hello and welcome to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Roulette.
So at the end of last episode we made a decision, but I also realised when watching it back that I'd already made a decision without consulting the dice. I decided that we should go with Mayor rather than Slim Prim. Prim Slim. Prim Slim? Slim Prim. So I need to roll a number between 1 and 3. I might not have to do Mayor, I might have to do something else. Number 1 should be Mayor, as we already had. Number 2 should be the robot, and number 3 should be the NCR.
Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a random number, 1.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so I got lucky. And the route I was already planning to go down, and hoping I was going to get, is the one that we pulled. So instead of going directly to the NCRCF, we're going to prepare ourselves a little bit by going to Good Springs, talking to Chet, and selling some of the items we have on our person. That seems like a good idea to me. Something I need to find out is which special skill boosts survival. Because if I think I'm on 22 out of 25 to cook gecko steaks. And if there's an item of gear I can use to boost it by a few points, I might be able to be pushed over to a threshold. I'm pretty sure it gets boosted by 2, not 3. So it would probably have to be at a later stage, not right now, which is why I haven't really looked into it. But it is something to think about, like if I get it up to 23 on the next level or something. It seems to be an endurance-based perk. Obviously everything's boosted by luck, so the initial calculation is 2 plus double your endurance plus half of luck. So if I increase survival by 1, I should be able to get up to cooking gecko steaks, but obviously that's not up to me. And back to the Good Springs General Store to talk to Chet.
I won't make any trouble for the gang. Just let me keep my store and I'll cut you a little discount.
Yeehaw. So I've sold quite a lot of items to Chet, and I've only bought energy cells as a replacement because he didn't really sell anything I wanted, so I'm going to take that 488 caps and be on my way.
Pleasure doing business with.
Up at the top of this hill. And, oh no, I've already been spotted by a bark scorpion. Oh jeez. Crippled its claw. Oh no. Apparently that killed it. I'm sure that last shot missed. I forgot the bark scorpions sometimes spawned on this area. I'm going to start taking it slow and creeping up here. Well, now I am. Now I get to this ridge, because they're going to start coming into view. There's 2 over that side, and they seem to be closer to me. So if I go over to this way... My backup plan here is if they see me, I'm going to move down the hill. This one seems to be staying still. No, it doesn't. Yikes, what is it doing? It's taken down. That's 1. That one's down. Go on. No. Can't take these out. That was a hit, but it's not a good one. And they're coming at me. Yikes, 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 yikes. Switch to something faster. Is it just the one or is it both? Back away. It seems to not be coming for me directly at the minute. But it is worrying, because these things can be dangerous and I need to drink because my dehydration's increasing. Down 2 of them. Just check my statuses. I'm alright at the minute. I'm going to need to sleep soon, but I'm okay for now. I seem to be back to hidden. Caution. Just thought I'd fire some pot shots. Take some VATS aim, and I think it got hit a little bit then. 4 shots left. Hey, and it's down. I think that's them all, but as ever, we're going to be a bit careful. Open the graves, take some ammo. Take the meat, in case we ever need it. Take the ammo from that grave. And this is my grave. The shallow grave Benny dug for me. Or I suppose he got his carns to dig for me. And the snow globe. I could have sworn there was better loot up here. I thought there was some sort of gun or something. But this has been thoroughly disappointing, really. I mean, the snow globe was worth it. Probably the experience for the bloatflies was okay, but the actual loot I've got was not great. Before I leave, I'm going to go back into Good Springs and do the thing that I said I was going to do. I'm going to get that Chinese Spec Ops manual. It could have been one like this. It was in some sort of a living room, I believe. Oh, it's the Good Springs settler. Ah, this one. I'm sure. Somewhere. Ah! Chinese Army Spec Ops training manual. I don't know why I'm trying to steal it like this because it's in green, but I just get scared sometimes. We've got that, so that is a lot of the business that we messed up in the early part of the game solved. I think what I've got to think about is, to survive this, will I need some NCR gear to disguise myself as them? I'm thinking there might be some in the boxes, but if not, I might have to do something risky and assassinate an NCR trooper. There could be a spare one in here that I can steal. Or in the place next door. Hopefully in the armor case. Get in. Hopefully get to level up in the prison. And that will hopefully set us right. I don't know where there is a bed in this place. Maybe in one of the cell blocks. Yes, let's get asleep until 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock's a good time. 9 o'clock's like a decent wake-up time, it's, you know. And now we seem to be at the moment of truth. Because we're going to go in here and we're going to tell Eddie that the NCR are going to attack. And in doing so, the NCR attack right then.
Hey.
And I don't know if they go hostile to me. You've got trouble. The NCR are planning a raid on this place soon.
Sounds like they're already here. There's no way I'm letting them take me alive. There's no reason for you to stick around and help us, but feel free to kill a few of the bastards on your way out.
I've got 100 caps and I thought the law is completed. I level up. Oh, here we are. Right. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 13.
Here's a random number, 9.
Science. Give me a random number between 1 and 15. No, it's 1 and 50. Stop it. Stop it. You're doing it wrong. Give me a random number between 1 and 15.
Here's a random number, 8.
8. At least we can now hack things. I didn't count that again. She's been 29. Random number between 1 and 13.
11.
11 is speech. Random number between 1 and 7.
4.
Up to 27. Random number between 1 and 13. 9. That's science again. I don't know why I counted there, I just wasn't sure. Random number between 1 and 3.
Here's a random number, 1.
A nice round 30. A random number between 1 and 13.
12.
That's survival. A point or two into here could be very useful. Random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a random number, 1.
I was hoping for the 2, then I could boost it up with endurance to 25, but oh well. Random number between 1 and 13.
9.
And the last point goes to science, making it not a round number, and I want to cry.
So, a number between 1 and 7. Random number between 1 and 7.
3.
3.
I've got
3. Oh, I didn't want 3 or 4. Any of the others I'd have been fine with, but... Okay. There we are. They don't seem to be coming in. I think I might have to be outside when they're below the fences. Oh no, I'm in danger. They are hostile to me. Ah, I've done nothing wrong.
I'm going to drop a stealth pod.
Because then hopefully I can drop back into fire with the NCR and I'll be safe. Or at least as safe as I can be.
I'll get out of the way, behind a rock over here.
And watch this take place. I'm getting some fruit. That's what this character's about. This character's about fruit. Oh, that was scary. Maybe we should contribute a bit. Hey. Okay. So. I think I'm on the side of the NCR now, because they didn't see where I disappeared to. And I should be okay. Yes, they definitely know where I am. And are not shooting at me. But bloody hell, are they dangerous. That was terrifying, honestly. How quickly they took down Hannigan. I'll take his stim packs, I'll tell you. They absolutely lit him up. The NCR are quite terrified once they get down to it. Christ. They've really wiped everyone out. Shades. I'm taking the shades. Get in. And I can finally take a deep breath.
Morning.
Excellent. Just need the NCRs to look away so I can start picking these cabinets, but they seem to have just settled here, unfortunately. Right. Is there anyone going to see me if I... Yes, there's someone going to see me if I try and do this. I should have done it while I had the stealth boy. There is, however, a line congressional style right there. I don't know if this will be hostile to the NCR if I do it. Like, obviously it'd be hostile to the powder gangers, but would it be hostile to a group that don't really care about this place? Some of them seem to be leaving. A lot of them are very crippled too. They didn't seem to care about that. So I'm just going to close that door and steal what I can from here. So that went better than I could have expected, really. Like, I was scared the NCR were going to turn me in. In fact, they did turn me, didn't they? Just, I managed to stealth boy out of there. It's a shame to waste a stealth boy doing that. But I'll take that over dying any day of the week. Like, I'm having to fight that many NCR. I mean, look at how many are left. Like, the difference I would have had to make is all of those troops. And I don't think I could have done that on my own. Like, a few well-placed dynamites might have saved my life for enough for me to run away, but that's about it. I'm going to steal everything in this area before I move on. Everything off these bodies. And here we are at the last tower.
Right, I think we've done everything we can in the area of the NCRCF. And I'm glad I'll never have to say that again. Since we've rolled a 1, we can do mayors. So we need to go up to the Mojave outpost. So, I'm still on good terms with the Powder Gangers, and I'm still on good terms with the NCR. That couldn't have gone better. Actually, it could have gone better. I had to use a stealth boy, which is about as far from ideal as you can get because those things are quite valuable in this run. But, look, we'll get out there without dying, and that's all that matters. It might kill us later, but that's all that matters for now. Now, there's two ways you could go in entering Prim. You could either go down the main road, or I could go out and round above the side of Prim once you're going through. I'm going to choose that way. I don't think there'll be any danger through that side, but I know further down that road and the river basin beyond it has ants on it, so I'd rather just steer as clear as possible. I mean, ants probably wouldn't kill me or do me too much damage, but the more risk I can avoid, the better I'll be. So we're going to go up here, up this little mound. And if there is any danger, we can always just drop back into town. That fall shouldn't do as much damage. So, this stretch of road beyond Prim and up to the Mojave outpost. On the left-hand side, we have the river basin, which has ants in it. On the road and to the right-hand side, you have different types of raiders. I believe there are escaped convicts, so the Powder Gangers, and they fight some... What are the gangs? Is it the Jackals? Might be the Jackals. But that's at that little building there. So I'm going to get out my cowboy repeater, I think, and try and snipe some of them off as they spawn in. Yeah, I can't see anything over here. I don't know where these spawn, so I'm going to try and get as far back this way as possible. No. Oh, there is movement there. There's a guy right there. Let's get back into first person. I'm sure there's two. Oh no, they're already starting to fight, I think. Let's snipe these off if we can. Because I think the other fella just ran away. I'll get the closest one first, then I'll snipe the other one. Miss. He's down. Let's get convicts down. Only one missed shot. And that one isn't down. Oh dear. I mean, Caution is running at me with a melee weapon. And he's down. Not too much danger there. I'd have liked him to go down in the first shot, but I think he started healing. But we killed him quick enough, he didn't get too close. I don't know if the people that usually spawn here are now out of place. I believe they usually spawn around the side of this building, so I'm going to try and get close to the riverbed, while minding out any scorpions or ants within. Caution, right there. Take the shot. Cover. Crippled the torso. I'm more alert than I expected. Maybe it's time for some dynamite. Let's chuck some over. I've only got one hit on me so far. Run away. And I think they're down without doing too much to me. There's a little bit of damage, but... Yep, they've blown up and I've got away with that. Brilliant. Now I'm sure there is a second one. I'm sure that the leader wasn't alone. I can see somebody there, I think. I can see a tick on my compass, a red one. As opposed to yellow, which apparently it's not green. Oh, miss. Crippled him. This didn't go particularly well. Crippled his head. And he's down. Ooh, worrying that. If two Jackal gang members aren't going down quick enough for me. Now that's ticking up. We're going to crouch down in case we're seen. Or in case we're not seen. Take a psycho for extra damage. And go in, straight into that so we can prepare. There. Oh no, no. I've had an arm crippled. And I don't want to use a good gun on that mantis. Oh, I've got an arm crippled. I can't believe that. I don't want to use a doctor's bag on it if I can help it. Like, an arm isn't too bad of a thing to be crippled of all the things you can have crippled. We can take this guy out. If I can shoot right, I can anyway. Oh yeah, of course. A crippled arm means I can't shoot straight anymore. I mean, I couldn't shoot straight anyway, so it's barely any different, is it? I'd rather be able to run away than just have the benefit of shooting straight. Mantis there. Can't hit it. Down. Is there another medical box? There is indeed. There's nothing in it though. And I believe the rest of them are behind bars. This is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it. So. Oh no. Okay, that worked. Okay, good, good, good. I'm going to try and open the cell door to do that, but I just thought it'd be funny to do it with dynamite. Are they all dead? That bit of random grass was on fire, but sure, they seem to all be dead. And his legs have come off, which is unfortunate for the fella. But he won't need them since he's already dead. But I think that... No, there was negatives. We had an arm crippled, but it could have gone a lot worse. But I think the loot that was there was worth it. Wait. Something about me tells me that I've missed a skill book there. Did I miss a skill book? I did. Oh. See, there's something up there. I mean, I don't have eyes, but at least I've got a memory somewhere. I don't know if it's just for a mission, but ants spawn in this area, this sort of underpass here. There's a bridge used to go over that. And I think feral ghouls and scorpions spawn in this area. So what I'm going to do is stay as much as possible on the raised position, but as far away from that area as possible. The ants in here might just spawn for the mission that happens when you go up to the outpost, but I can't remember precisely. There don't seem to be ants there, but I am in caution, so I need to be taking this more seriously than I am, I think. I can't see anything on my compass. Oh, something there. It's probably that scorpion that's got me in caution. Back to hidden, but let's not play any more games with this. Let's be quite careful. I think now I've got to this stretch of road. On this end of it at least. I mean, the other end's probably dangerous, but this end's fine. We should be safe to get up to the outpost now. And if not, we should be safe enough to be able to run to the NCR outpost up here. And the NCR to take care of anyone that's hostile to me. That's the hope at least. And we are at the Mojave outpost.
Hey there. Need it?
I would like to see your wares, good sir. Right, I think that's a good deal. We're not making a lot of money, but we're buying quite a few things that are useful to us. So, we're buying some energy cells. We're increasing the damage of our plasma pistol by 7, which means the laser pistol is probably a bit less useful. We're getting a new helmet and some purified water, and selling everything that's either bogging us down or isn't very useful to us. That is a good deal. Ka-ching. Add that to the plasma pistol. That's looking pretty spicy now. And let's get on our actual gear and let's see what we look like. We look like a tosser.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Courier.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days.
I'd like to talk to you about Prim.
Prim? Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
One of the convicts at the NCRCF is looking for a pardon so we can protect Prim.
One of the powder gangers? They've been nothing but trouble for us. Why would we want one of them anywhere in an official capacity?
Ah, right. So we need 3 higher speech. than we can get at the minute. The vault suit can only give us 2. I didn't want to do this, but I think it's going to be useful to get my speech up to 30. So, getting the line congressional style, yes, that's fine. His sentence was almost up, and he isn't tied to the powder gangers.
Alright. If his sentence was closing up, I can see about getting him pardoned. Prim is important to our trade up from California, so having someone there who owes us a favor, that couldn't hurt.
Let's see what repairs he can do us.
Alright.
Plasma pistol. 300 caps. Oh my god, look at that increase in damage. That is a no-brainer. Yes. I would entirely do that, but that is too expensive. I'm going to go and talk to the commanding officer then. Let's have a look at that plasma pistol first, though. 46 damage per second, 28 damage per shot. This thing is beastly, I'm saying. So, Ranger Jackson.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen.
Is there any way I can help?
No, look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. You look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
Sounds like a deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
We're going to do that on the way out of here, but we're not going to hand it in until we come back, because the ants are on our way back to Prim. What does Ranger Ghost have to say?
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good.
Depends on the work.
I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
I'll do it.
Alright. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you...
Right, keep your eyes on the prize. We need to investigate Nipton, because there is smoke coming from the town, and that is worrying Ranger Ghost. But we're not going to be doing that right yet. We're going to be going back to Prim to turn in my kind of town, of course. But we're going to, on our way, we're doing Can You Find It in Your Heart? Which is absolutely fine by me. Will I be able to take out a lot of ants with aiming that's very wobbly? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to go in with the plasma pistol. Obviously, it is my most deadly weapon at the minute. But with a sneak attack in this thing, it's probably going to be a difficult one. The projectile from this weapon travels quite slowly. So a sneak attack might be difficult because the enemy might move by the time it gets to them. I'll try one before I give in on the idea. I'm already in danger. Great. Crippled it. And yikes. It's down. There's another one come straight away. Good, and the other ones are coming. Yikes. What I'm going to do instead of wasting the ammo is throw a dynamite, because they'll try and get through that little bit there that they're getting blocked in, and I'll walk away. That seems to have frenzied some of them, so I'll step back. Let them duke it out a bit and not fall in. Not fall in. Throw another dynamite into the pit. And they're nearly dead, so I'll finish them off with something I've got plentiful ammo for. Plentiful ammo for, which looks like being the cowboy repeater. And I think that's all the ants done. Got to travel back to the Mojave outpost, but I won't do that quite yet. Nope, there's a few more. I'm going to do the old powder charge trick, I think, here. I'm going to get to about this level. Chuck a few down. And then if it goes wrong in the sneak attack, I will retreat past those. That were rubbish. Let's have another go. Retreat! It's going to be an explosion! There's not. There's going to be an explosion. There's ant flying all over. Crippled some of its legs. Crippled its head. This is crippling them at a good rate here. And it's down. Used more ammo than I want, but I did it safely, so I can't complain too much at all. We're currently still safe. Just keep dipping every now and then, just to make sure we're safe. There he is, the main man. You've got a pardon from the NCR.
Thanks for getting me that pardon. Me and the boys will take good care of Prim. Don't you worry.
Goodbye. Right, level up. Can I have a number between 1 and 13?
5.
5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lockpick, I'm not against that. A number between 1 and 14.
7.
7. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A number between 1 and 13.
Here's a random number, 11.
A number between 1 and 7.
2.
That's okay. A number between 1 and 13.
Here's a random number, 10.
Sneak. A number between 1 and 5.
Here's a random number, 1.
I wish that was higher, but it's nice and round. A number between 1 and 13.
24.
I'm sorry, but that's not between 1 and 13. Google's voice recognition is bloody awful. A number between 1 and 13.
12.
12. Survival. A number between 1 and 4.
2.
2. A number between 1 and 13.
7.
7, that's a new one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Melee weapons. Bloody... whatever. A number between 1 and 2.
Here's a map of Wallington.
No! A number between 1 and 2.
2.
And that's up to 15. Right, so, lockpick is going up to 16, melee weapons to 15, sneak to 20, speech to 32, and survival to 24. Does perception increase my survival? It might be endurance. I might have to find some endurance ware to cook. Johnson Nash might sell some. Is he back in here yet? In combat? Who am I in combat with in here? Eh? What was I in caution with? That's worrying. Hell yeah, I'll take this stuff. I'm just stealing from Johnson Nash again. That's got endurance. I don't need to trade with him, just nick his stuff and leave. So I think I need to be careful leaving here now. I need repair 65 to repair EE. Science I need 55. Neither of those I'm close to. Who are you? Prim residents. So who am I in caution with? Beagle, Nash, Prim residents. Who am I in caution with? I think someone's over there. Caution. Someone's running. Caution. Can't be them. People keep getting to that stage and then running away. That Prim resident's fine. This is confusing. Is it someone on the roller coaster? Is it one of the ones that gave me trouble the other time I was around? What is putting me in caution? Of all things. What could possibly be seeing me? Now I'm no longer in caution. Is there something below the ground? Whatever it is, it's not appearing on my compass. I'm going to check these mailboxes, I think. Salesman Weekly. And our Programmer's Digest. Is this a cooking spot? Get in. So, right. I'm going to put that endurance gear on. The Wasteland Wanderer outfit, which is only 2 weight, and I believe that boosts... Yes, survival is high enough now to cook some gecko steaks. Which are only 1 rad and do a lot to decrease food, so I'll cook 7 of those. And while I'm here, I may as well do a bloat play slider, haven't I? And that's the last time I think we'll visit Prim for a mission, apart from the one minor thing later on. Well, obviously, normally you'd come back for gambling, but that's not going to be possible with this character, because I think it's going to be impossible for me to get favourable odds. I believe I've got luck 1. Luck 1, yeah. So, I think it might be 7 or 8 you need to get the favourable gambling odds. The way you win money in this game is playing blackjack when you've got high luck. Like, you can clear out any casino very easily if you've got 8 or 9 luck. It's not even difficult at all. This character is luck 1, so I don't think I'm going to have to boost it to anything other than sort of neutral odds. You can boost it with Lucky Shades, you can boost it with Naughty Nightwear, and you can boost it with a Luck Implant. Now I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 luck you get. Bloody hell. A boost of with the Naughty Nightwear, or is it Sexy Sleepwear? It's one of those. Let's say it's 2 for sake of argument, and let's say the Lucky Shades boost it by 1 and the Luck Implant boost it by another 1. So that's a 4 increase, that only puts me up to 5, which isn't enough. So if anyone knows of a way to increase my luck further beyond that, I mean, I don't think drugs will be a manageable way to do it, because I have to play at lightning speed, or get really addicted. I'm not sure if any even increase your luck. Now I've got a lot less weapons, it might be an idea to switch over to metal armour. I mean, the damage threshold will have to be enough to justify it though. If it's only 1 or 2 increase, it might not be worth it. But if you're touching 3 or 4, then the horrible weight and less movement might just be worth it, because it might keep me alive. And we're back to the NCR Ranger Outpost. Metal armor, damage threshold 8. That's only 2 increase. I don't know how much it costs to repair. It's only 90 caps. 90 caps is nothing really. We'll see how much it is to repair, and then it might be worth it. We can always just drop it on the floor if it's that bad. Metal armor's not appearing. Why? Because I can't afford it. Bloody hell. That might not be worth my time then. I think I'll keep it until it becomes an issue with the weight. Oh well. Let's see what supplies I get given by the ranger. Oh, there he is.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
You mentioned getting a reward before?
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or 2 can get lost, and they're not going to come check. So here you go, just between us.
Yeehaw. Service rifle. Some armor-piercing ammo. Caravan launchers. Weapon repair kits. 100 bottle caps. That's a good take in my mind. I'm happy with that.
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a
Please
nuclear
stop saying that
winter.
line over and over again. So what are caravan lunches like? They are good, aren't they? Damn. Have to make the most out of those. My cowboy repeater really needs a weapon repair kit, so I'm going to use that there. Puts us up to 14 damage threshold. Because it's my sniper weapon, I'm going to do it again. I know that might be a controversial one, but I am going to use both of them to get it up to 16. Yeah, that's far better now. And the bonus critical chance is probably going to do me well there. This is an interesting one, a service rifle. I don't tend to use this. This is sort of an M16, isn't it? Shut up. I think it fires... Sorry. DPS 43. It's got good DPS as a service rifle. Not nearly as much as a plasma pistol, but... I know. It's quite close and it tends to be more accurate. I think that's a good to keep around for now. I think my go-to is still going to be a plasma pistol. What do we look like with a full armour on? Jesus Christ, we look stupid. There's Cass.
Hey.
Can I nick a bed or do we have to do it outside? Oh, yes I can. I'm going to sleep 6 hours until about 10. So, after that sleep and we've had a drink of water, our sleep's in control, our food's in control, and so is our H2O, our water. So, as the limb logo, which is supposed to be completely not opaque, it's supposed to be completely transparent, ruins the view, join us next time on Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Roulette, and we'll travel down this road out of the Mojave outpost, down to the town of Nipton, where smoke has been seen on the horizon by the rangers here. What will we find? The answer is death. The answer is always death.
Here's a map of Wallington.